found parts of the bodies all over the house, in places you wouldn't think. The funny thing is the heads have never been found. Hands and feet and things like that, but no heads.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 13th podcast. This is Mortus, and today we have with us, we have the lovely Cody and Andrew B. Bolin. Guys, welcome to the show. Tonight we're going to sit down and talk to each other and reminisce about the upcoming interviews that we have with the 13th podcast. Andrew, let's start off with the interview that we have coming up on the, I believe it is the 27th of August.
Yeah, so we have Hamiltucky Paranormal Investigations.
Cool.
Out of Hamilton, Ohio. They service Fairfield, Middletown, Hamilton, Cincinnati, and Butler County. They're all about there being ghosts. They're all about checking your house and making sure it is haunted or debunking it if that's a possibility.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, they seem they're a little bit of smaller of an investigation group, but they seem pretty legit.
Yeah, they have a few videos on Facebook where they do like short snippets. They actually have a few videos that are close to an hour long. I haven't sat down and watched them yet. I will sit down and watch them. But yeah, we have an interview with them. I'm excited. Are you guys pretty excited about this one?
Yeah.
I'm pumped. I've been waiting
excited
to talk to some investigators.
Yeah, man, it's a really good time. We had the privilege of speaking with Mandy Cummins, from the lead investigator and / medium of Ghost Sisters, and she was such a great lady. My dumbass forgot.
It was also a great interview. If nobody's listened to it yet, go back and listen to that episode because it was fantastic.
Yes, it was a really good experience for the. For the 13th podcast. Guys, go to her page, Ghost Sisters. It has a sheriff emblem on it with Ghost Sisters logo on it, and then just give her a like, give her a shout out, and watch her videos. She's on YouTube, and dude, right now I think she said that she was gonna do a investigation in New York, and then she also said that she was gonna do another investigation in late August, and at a haunted attraction. She said somewhere in Texas. Was that? Am I wrong? Tennessee. I'm sorry. So she's got videos popping off left and right, and I'm super pumped to see those. And the same thing with Hamiltucky Paranormal Investigators. Super pumped to see all these guys. We are also in the works of talking to another group of guys, Paranormal Reality TV. They have followers up to 186,000. They are super popular. They do live streams and stuff. 28 minutes ago on their Facebook, they were traveling to a place, Bailey Staten Hospital in New York. They are going live around 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday. On Saturday, August 19th, live Maddie walkthrough, and then Saturday again, later that night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, a live investigation continues. So guys, go to their page, and guess who's up there? Guess who's with them? Guys? And I just realized it. Fucking Ghost Sisters is with Paranormal Reality TV. How fucking coincidental is that?
It's almost impossible, but that's crazy.
That's fucking crazy. So Ghost Sisters, they're going up to Bailey Staten Hospital in New York, and including Paranormal Reality TV. I found these guys doing a live stream on Facebook, and I was sitting and listening and stuff, and they were reminiscing about just paranormal investigations, talking about just goofy stuff. And so I was like, hey, I'm a podcast. Let's set something up. So I wrote to them, and they're like, sure. Let's set something up. So I set something up for us to sit down and talk to the gentleman. I think it's a whole crew, a whole fucking crew. That interview is let me click the link real quick, is September 2nd. It's a Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. But the video and everything on like Spotify and all the other major platforms won't be posted until probably later that night. It's basically we do the interview and then we post it. We are currently trying to build up an inventory to have schedule stuff so we don't have to stress ourselves out, so we have time to do our research and to basically make sure that we know what we're talking about before we do anything. So luckily with the Paranormal Reality TV, we have like three weeks until about 3 weeks, about two weeks and like 4 days until that interview. So we have plenty of time to do some research on them, watch their footage and stuff, and honestly just wing it with that. I know Andrew and I have been trying to get a hold of this team on YouTube called Ghost Theory. They're based out of UK, and they're this so far from any paranormal YouTubers, probably the best ones I've seen so far. I haven't seen them yet. I know Andrew, you've watched a few videos of Sam and Colby, right?
Yeah.
How
I've seen a few.
is that? Does that just seem like a bunch of like young adults just doing investigations?
Yeah, I believe they're in their early 20s, maybe mid 20s, and they do the same stuff as Ghost Adventures, and
They have also made an appearance on the Joe Rogan podcast.
No shit. I did not know that. Did they really? Wow.
Yeah,
No, I didn't know that.
and they have crazy stories too. So,
Which I mean,
that's
I'm not
gonna be an
saying
exciting one.
they're fake or anything. It's just hard to follow people like that. But I mean, they may be legit. I mean, never know. Not at all. I don't know if Cody, you've seen Ghost Theory yet, have you?
I have not.
Dude, they're great. They're like it's probably the rawest footage that you can see, but like with like the most clearest footage.
it's clean, clear.
So clean.
They
And
don't have a production team with them.
no, it's just them
It's
two.
Literally two guys going into abandoned houses in the middle of the woods and doing investigations. There's been some that the owner of the abandoned house has shown up.
Yeah.
It's pretty exciting. They keep it entertaining.
Yeah. And there's definitely comedy with it a little bit because they do get spooked a little bit, and just their accents alone are just fucking hilarious. Not their accents, Andrew. Why are you making that face for? It's not their accents, but just the way. Man, fuck you guys, dude. That's not nice.
So we also have another
Now you're putting it on us. You're the one that said it.
I know.
big team that has reached out to us. The guy that reached out to me was Greg Fekatic. He's the Tri-C Ghost Hunters co-founder, lead investigator. He also is the ghost hunt manager for Historic Grafton School, lead investigator for the Ohio State Reformatory, event organizer for the Parapsychon, which is at the Ohio State Reformatory. And I believe they have a group of like 45 people
Holy crap.
is their crew.
Now, is that like, do you think that's just like they all go at once, or they have like individual teams that go out and investigate?
I think they split up.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
I'm not 100% sure, but they are I believe from what I've read, they are the ones that do the tour for you at the Ohio State Reformatory. But they are also a legit investigation crew.
There you go.
Tri-C Ghost Hunters.
Wow. Now, where are they based out of?
Columbus,
Ohio. That's not too far from where we're at. We're based out of Dayton, Cincinnati, so that's not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. Good job on that, Andrew, for getting that. Hopefully, we can get more connections with those people. I know with going back to Ghost Sisters, Mandy, she said once she gets done with these investigations, she wants to try to set up do a tag along with us. I'd love to do a tag along. Our future so far We all want to do our own paranormal investigations, with or without people that has done it. I am. I guess the way I'm putting it is, guys, I guess I'm the skeptic of the group, because everybody else seems to believe in the paranormal like 100% and stuff, but like I'm still on edge of that 10%. That I'm just kind of confused on how things really work and stuff. And the videos and EVPs and spirit boxes and all the other sessions that they do, I'm just still kind of skeptical about it. And with this podcast,
in a weird way,
yes,
in a weird way, that kind of blows my mind because for most of my life, I thought you'd be the biggest believer. Like I've known you since I was born, but like since you've surrounded yourself with spooky the whole time, I always thought you were a big believer. So I can't wait to unpick that,
yeah,
and then make you a believer.
yeah. And I think that's pretty cool because like when we were talking to Mandy, 80% of my beliefs of the paranormal, I've seen things as a child. But as an adult, I haven't really. I see things, but then I'm just like skeptical about it. I'm like, that doesn't no. But it's still unexplainable.
Well, we got to see one. We got to see one together.
We did. We
Other than
did.
that,
Oh yeah, dude, that was some crazy shit. We need to find that fucking video.
Right?
We need to
I
post
have
it
somewhere.
So Andrew, we were at Dr. Psycho's at Land of Illusion. We were filming a promo thing that never got released, which was bullshit. And we were in this old house on the property, and I was behind one of the actors that we were working with, and Cody was filming basically on the side of him, and then we had two more people in the background, one on a table and one by these walls, whatever. But everybody was in visual sight. So it was a weird situation on what happened in this lab. There's a bunch of beakers, glass beakers everywhere and stuff, and there ain't nothing going on. Well, Cody said 3, 2, 1, action. We start doing our thing, and then a fucking beaker either fell, exploded, had no idea what the fuck it was. Cody's reaction was perfect. The actor that we were working with, he was fucking perfect because he didn't know. We ended up using his actual fear in the actual video, so it was like a really cool video. And then the funny thing is, the manager of the clown house then was like, "Nope, I'm out. I'm dipping." It was funny as hell. So we went back on the video and we watched it, and then up in the top of the screen, you see like a little black mass fly straight through the screen. It's really quick and really faint. You kind of have to brighten up the video a little bit, but it's really, really quick. And then right after you see that, you hear the glass shatter. And it's like, whoa. It was weird.
And then also, I want to find it because you can, once we zoomed into it, you can see it move a little bit.
Yes.
And then just fall straight off. Like, then it was like hardly pushed off.
Yeah.
But you can see it like inch its way towards the edge of the shelf, which is like that's what scared me, like watching it back. I was like, oh, wait, no, yeah, it did it by itself.
Yeah,
There's
honestly,
something there just pushing it like a cat, like a cat at the edge of a table, just kind of slowly pushing the glass. That's pretty much what happened, but there was no cat. That was a fucking spirit.
it was something, dude. I don't know what it was. I want to believe it was a spirit. I'm like 80% sure it was a spirit.
I mean, there was no air conditioning. It's not like it was wind.
No, that was definitely an unexplainable event that happened there. No idea. that was such a weird situation. I totally forgot. I always forget about that. Always.
For the rest of my afternoon, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to deep dive and find that video. 'Cause I have way too much footage.
Yeah, dude. If you can,
find that.
I don't know if I have it still, but if you have it, send it to me through. You all right? You good?
I saw that too.
He's over here spazzing out. Andrew B. Bolin. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, we're really excited. Andrew B. Bolin. I know the people can't see it.
Do you actually bowl?
He eats a bowl of cereal.
Sometimes.
He just
I
ate
don't
a
bowl though.
he ate a bowl of what were you eating a little bit ago?
Spaghetti, dude.
Was it spaghetti? That's what I thought. It looked really cheesy.
No.
So Andrew B. Bolin over here is wearing some pretty cool shirts. Some well, you can't really show them, but show Cody. I know Cody's seen it. Show me the back, Andrew. Yeah, he went out of his way and made a few shirts to see what people will like and stuff, and we would love. Look at that. That's nice.
Possible merch coming soon.
Possible merch. Now, Andrew, is that like pressed on?
What?
Is that is that image pressed on with heat?
I'm not sure. I didn't watch the process. I just asked the guy to make the shirts, and he made them.
Okay, cool. I mean, they look good. They look really good. I like they have one of our pictures on the back with his name, and then on the pocket, which there is no pocket, it's just where the pocket usually is the 13th podcast logo. It's pretty dope. He has a black one and a white one. And you said you got me 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
You're the fucking man. So possible merch coming soon. All the guys eventually will have one. We just got to find the right shirt designs and stuff and get them out there, post them, and when it comes to pricing, we'll get with you with that. We'll set up a little shop and try to get everything going with that. On top of that, Cody, you said you had a really cool facts about a prison up in New York.
Yep, Rikers Island.
Rikers Island. Won't you give me a little brief description about that?
So I can share like a recent story
That'd be great.
about. Well, actually, it's from 2014, but most recent.
Oh, that was 9 years ago?
There was a. Yeah, kind of recent, you know. But there was a mentally ill veteran that was homeless, and he found it's an abandoned prison. Let's start with that.
Okay, and then
And
what part of New York is it in?
It's on Rikers Island. It's an island.
Oh, it's an actual island. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
So, yeah. No, you're good. But so this 56-year-old former Marine was homeless, and he ended up walking up to this abandoned prison, and they found him dead in a jail cell. And he was baked to death. They blame that it was just the weather, and it got overheated to like up to 100 degrees, but like I'm pretty sure there was like if he only slept there for a night and it was at night, how's it get over 100 degrees, you know?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. That's
And then
who was
in 2023 a seventh man died on Rikers Island.
a what man?
A seventh man, like people just now are dying on the island.
What's a seventh man, if you don't mind me asking?
The seventh man this year.
The seventh man. Okay, I thought that was like a label or something. But damn. So is it just a random bystander or like a security guard? Like who? Like.
So I want to like deep dive more into it because it's either New York can't take care of their prisoners, or there's something paranormal going on. Because I know the abandoned Rikers jail is known to be haunted, but I do want to deep dive more into it so I can come with more facts. But wait for it and listen to a future episode, guys, because there's a lot coming out with this one.
Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. I was talking to Andrew, Waverly Hills Asylum. You've heard of that, Cody?
No, I have not.
So, let me wait. It's Waverly. I'm sorry. They have haunt tours and everything, and they're pretty expensive, but they're honestly not too bad. It's Waverly Hills Historical Society. That's definitely not it. It's Waverly Hills Sanatorium. Address is. Let's see. The address is 4400 Paralee Drive, Louisville, Kentucky. It closed in 1961, which was a long time ago. Waverly Hills Sanatorium is a formal tuberculosis sanatorium. It's a beautiful example of a Gothic. The whole building is just abandoned. There's been multiple hundreds and hundreds of other paranormal investigators that's went out there, and the building itself is crazy. They have tours to go, and they're like $30 for 2 hours, $100 for 6 hours, 32, and they have like scheduled times and stuff. But the main one that I'm really, really excited about is it's a private investigation. It's Sunday, October 1st at 10 p.m. and is for, I think it's up to like 15 people, for a little $1,150. That's a total of 10 guests, so you get 10 guests to go to the investigations. You have to arrive about 30 minutes before your scheduled investigation. I don't think they provide anything. You have to bring all your equipment. That would be fucking amazing to do a private investigation at Waverly Hills. That'd be dope. I think that'd be badass. So future shit, maybe next year or the year after, we're going to be doing that. So what are your guys' thoughts on doing a private investigation with ourselves?
Where at?
Anywhere, wherever we can try to get a hold of people for.
I say we go back to Dr. Psycho's if we can get access.
We could. Maybe.
Because that's the first place that I've ever seen anything that made me be a believer. Because I always wanted to be a believer, and that just watching back the footage and stuff, that made me believing that there's something maybe.
Yeah, and I would definitely have to talk to the owner of Land of Illusion. Didn't you have the privilege of speaking to him? To Brett?
Yeah, I wouldn't say privilege, but yeah, I spoke to him.
Forcefully. Brett is a very hard man to talk to, and especially when it comes to his other employees. He doesn't really he looks at us like we're nothing. So we would have to get a little bit. That was a weird sound, wasn't it? I'm gonna say it. It's okay. He's just a hard man to talk to, which I definitely want to try to do that, and I think that's a really good idea. And I think I can try to get something set up, maybe this year if it's possible. But that's gonna be a decent conversation, and I have to basically just kiss his ass for a bit to get that, which I don't really see a problem with it. But we'll see what happens.
Well, if not that, then like that would be dope. That could happen, but if not, then we got to think of other places. Do you have any ideas?
I've already got them.
Andrew's got them. He's got a few. Name a few off, Andrew.
So the ones that are here in Ohio, at least, I can at least
that are at least affordable or free.
We got Licking County Jail, or the historical Licking County Jail, the old one, not the new one.
And that's in Newark, Ohio. Newark.
I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. But the Ohio State Reformatory, which would be a good one, but it's
pretty expensive.
Again, $1,500, but it's 15 guests. But you get 250,000 square feet, so you kind of need them 15 guests.
So it's $100 per person.
The Loveland Castle, and then some of the free ones is the Moonville Bridge or Moonville Tunnel, which was an old railroad tunnel that had people die from getting hit on the railroad because there was nowhere else for them to go when they were in the tunnel. What else was there? Post Town Elementary, which is a famous one here around where we're at.
It's in
that
Middletown,
everybody
Ohio.
seems
Well, Middletown, Franklin area.
Yeah, everybody seems to draw to that. So that's in the works right now. Talking to people that one will probably be featured on a hunt, just or investigation, just because it'd be an easy first time investigation.
Yeah, and it's honestly really not that expensive because I think you can have up to I forget how many guests, maybe like 10 guests for like 3. Well, I know it's like under $600, but it's also you spend a night there, and so that'd be a pretty cool one and stuff. But again, it's a future thing. If you guys don't know what we're trying to do, so we've never, as a team, investigated yet. I mean, I've investigated stuff before, not as a profession, but as for like goofing off and stuff. I did it at my old haunted house at Chambers of Horror. That place was terrifying. I know Andrew's been in Chambers of Horror when he worked there.
Yeah,
it's a spooky
and
place.
I've done a few investigations as well.
But when it comes to doing stuff a little bit more professional, we haven't done that route yet. But we're willing to learn, and that's the reason why we're trying to talk to all these professional paranormal investigators on how they do things their way and what made them so successful on doing it. Not only we're going to sit down and talk about the paranormal, but we're also going to be talking about the extraterrestrial. We're going to be talking about Sasquatch, and then we're all anything mythological stuff. Well, not mythological, urban legends. Like apparently we have an Ohio Grassman or the Loveland Frogman. Just shit like that. I think that's going to be an interesting topic to talk about. That's why we made that episode, Haunted Ohio. There's this...
Yeah, and it's just harder to get people to come forward with that kind of stuff. But I believe Mandy from Ghost Sisters, I believe she has some things that she could say about the extraterrestrial. She seems to believe in it. I'm a skeptic when it comes to extraterrestrial.
I am not.
So I definitely want to get proven wrong. I understand that there's a lot of stuff out on the news, but as we all know, the news is just propaganda to get the country more money.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Yep. It's fake.
But so we just want to debunk some of this stuff. We want to prove some of this stuff right, or prove that it is a thing. Bigfoot was pretty interesting.
Bigfoot
I don't know how you can have
I think
4,000 sightings in a day across 50 states.
Yeah, and then the fact that it's Bigfoot's been supposedly this huge creature for hundreds of years, and nobody's got footage of him yet. Like this motherfucker's been playing hide and seek so good. Not fair. This is not fair at all. Speaking of hide and seek, next week, dude, we're playing hide and seek.
Yeah, we are.
And I'm pumped. And Andrew, I wish you'd be there to join us, but it's okay. I know it is gonna be it's gonna be a good time, guys. This is gonna be so fun. I'm gonna scare a lot of people, and I'm pumped. So you guys do you guys have anything else for this show, for this episode?
No, I'm good.
And on that note, guys,
I would like to say that all news isn't fake because that is the industry I work in. But after that, yeah, let's go.
we can argue with that, man. We will argue.
Also, Andrew, big feet, because there's multiple Bigfoots. We talked about this.
Also, that's the plural for it.
It's big feet, dude.
Big feet. It's fucking big feet, guys. Dude, we need to make a shirt that says "Watch out for big feet," and it's just an average Joe man that's like 3'9" with giant feet. On that note, guys, this is the end of the podcast. Andrew B. Bolin, Cody, guys, appreciate you guys doing this for me and doing it for the 13th podcast. Again, guys, looking forward to speaking to these investigators, and I'm so pumped to finally get our foot in the water. With that being said, and go follow us on all major platforms. Yeah, go stick your big feet in the water. Go follow us on all major platforms. Go check us out on Instagram. We are also on Facebook, YouTube. And guys, give us a follow, give us a like, give us a shout out. Message us if you have any paranormal experience. And again, guys, it's not fun if it's not scary. And this is the 13th podcast. See you guys.
We found parts of the bodies all over the house, in places you wouldn't think. The funny thing is the heads have never been found. Hands and feet and things like that, but no heads.